Now is the time! We are on the road to Bradford for the last league match of the season. And we're being pretty relaxed. We're just doing this one because it's our last league match. We've already clinched the trophy. If you've been following along on Twitter, you would have known that. We pulled it like 4 matches ago. So, while we're getting ready for this match, we're just going to keep it light, lazy, and relaxed. Go through the results that got us there. The first match of the month was on camera, of course. So there's our massive lead at the top, 11 points in the end. We beat the Dons on camera in the Check-A-Trade Trophy final, 1-0, a late goal from Miranda coming off the bench, just like I planned it. Next match on the road to Notts for the league. We had a tough match against them. They're hard to play against. It took a little while, but it was Jazzy who opened it with a long-range drive and just smashed it in from about 20-25 yards. 2-0 win at home to Oxford. King scoring earlier on, and then Jackson was hacked down in the box. Labadie converts the penalty. On the road to Fleetwood, a 4-1 victory. Hopper, Larson, Aljur, and Rigg all on the score sheet there. Break for our lineup. We're starting Beauchamp in goal. Jazzy starts right back. Bennett and Hansen in the middle. Nicholbus, of course, on the left. Mendes Lang plays right wing. Johnny White on the left. Randall and Larson will play in central midfield. Marlon Jackson's going to start up front with Tom Hopper. And on the bench, we have Nils Larson, Dan Butler, Labadie, Aljur, Collins, King, and Miranda. Continue with the results. On the road, 2-1 win at Burton. We scored 2 early. Watson and Adu score, and then Burton just let loose and started hacking everyone. They injured Johnny White briefly, but it wasn't major, so he came back quickly. They managed to pull one back, but it wasn't enough for them to take any points. And then was the big match that you may have noticed we had since we beat Man City. We played Spurs in the semi-final of the FA Cup. That was a tight match. We were not able to get a goal. Good challenge, Larson. Oh, Jackson trying to send it to Larson there. Almost a scoring chance early on. So the Spurs match, 0 for us, but amazingly enough, it was 0 for them too. Chip ball for Jazzy. He's still going. Sent in, it's headed behind. It went to extra time, and still no goals. We had chances, they had chances, but no one could put it in the hole, and we went to penalties. You know how much I hate penalties. Started brightly though. Nils Larson saved their first penalty. Hopper converted. Someone else converted. Someone else converted, and then Labadie hit the bar. So, not too far away from Hansen there. And that put us, still 1 up because that would have brought us even, and then it was our kick. Or no, then their kick after Labadie missed. Larson saves again to put us up 3-2, going into the 5th penalty. And then Johnny White steps up, coolly slots it into the bottom corner to beat Tottenham in penalties. So we are in the final. Not the most glamorous way to win, but we've done it, so we'll have that match on camera. It'll be the next video. We're combining the what am I trying to say? Oh, that's a lovely ball. Randall's there, but the defender gets in front of the shot. We're combining this league trophy ceremony match with the monthly update for April, so fewer videos to make. We've got nearly a month between this match and the FA Cup final. We are playing Arsenal. They beat Blackburn in their semi-final. So we may lift 3 trophies this season. Oh dear, Nicholbus not reading that at all, and now Bradford have a chance to go forward.
On the attack here.
Larson, good strength.
The approach play looks very encouraging.
Randall's going to need some help. There's Jazzy providing it.
Nathaniel Mendes-Lang.
Oh, Mendes-Lang's around 1. Just to cut back. Oh, Jazzy gets in the way, and he's getting up. Just tackle him. The ball's there. Have it. Long ball over the top. That guy's got some pace. And Bennett's able to deal with it. Nickelbus sends it out to White. We had a quick look at the league table at the beginning. That's really all you need to know, is that we won by a comfortable margin.
Into the attacking third. That wasn't a good tackle, but they've still got the ball, and the referee lets the game go on. Patience is the name of the game at the moment.
Lars Randall pressing for it, but just bumped off at the last second.
Well away from the danger zone.
Hansen wins there.
Nathaniel Mendes-Lang.
Lovely movement by Hopper. He's still got it after a couple of touches. He's still got it. Lays off to Larson. A long drive. Not on target. Not very good, Mr. Larson. Nothing much in the youth front yet, although there's a few players that I'm ready to think about bringing in, because we've seen some talent. We're just making sure we actually need them. And I think we do. I think I'm going to try and deepen the squad next season, because we are running short of players at the moment.
Coming forward with some danger. Throw in to come.
So there's that. In terms of finances, everything is looking great. We made it to the final of the FA Cup, which brought in over another $1 million, so we are just rolling in the dough at the moment. Come on, somebody makes a move. Somebody make a move! That wasn't the move that I wanted.
And they're keeping the ball now, passing
And now
it
we have to
nicely.
give it away. It just seems a little slow, but you know, that's kind of the pace that we're going for. I don't understand what this game's problem is with heading it back to the keeper. It's almost impossible to do it. Jackson's around 1. In behind for Mendes-Lang. Come on. Sends it up. Larson's there. And he's missed the target again. That was the easiest tap-in. 6 yards out. Why are they looking at him? Either it touched him and that should have been a corner earlier, or they're just trolling us, I guess. Oh, Hopper's gone the wrong way, but he's managed to get it back. Lovely layoff. Randall now with a little bit of space.
Could be dangerous. Nathaniel Mendes-Lang.
Somebody needs to make a run. It's over the top.
Well, they've been
Mendes-Lang almost in.
That's a sign of better things
What a
to
touch
come.
by Nickelbus. He's fouled. And hey, the referee calls it. So with those finances that we got in, I decided to splurge on another scout, not another youth scout, but Jazzy nailed right there. That's long over the top.
To pass.
Rebega and Mickelbust are charging after it. Goes back to Beauchamp. Sends it out to Randall. Jackson's back to provide an outlet. Switches the play. It's not long enough for White.
Getting across. He thought quickly as well.
Anything else to look at? Not really, just try to check the notes when I get a moment. I think the only thing we had is that Christian Larson, or is it Nils Larson, I can't remember which, one of the Larsons wanted more money, and we were like, okay, you can extend your contract to...
Read the play well to intercept.
3 of our guys there. And you had to play it to theirs.
Wonderful save. Had to really reach out for
So,
that.
one of Larson's had a nice long contract extension. Now, that would have been easier to pump it downfield, but instead they love putting it out of play on the sideline when it's easier to keep it in.
That throw is
White
looking
intercepts,
possession
but no
away.
space to take control.
Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Those defenders will have been told by the coach, stop the cross, that's what he's done.
Good challenge by White, he's taken possession.
Hopper.
Randall's fouled in midfield, but he's managed to keep possession. Oh, Randall's won it back again. There we go, there's a bit of space. Finds Hopper now. Back it goes to Johnny White. Trying to find a gap, he's just crowded out. Ooh, a lunging tackle through the back. The referee says it's okay. Mendes-Lang beats his man, low shot. And they just keep pulling everyone wide. I've seen some evidence of EA's Alive and Well recently. But most of the time we know that we play through it, and I think we're just getting some of that again. At least just in the shooting. The passing's been okay. Jackson, you shooting all over that. Like white on rice.
Matthew Kilgallen. Didn't want it to stop, did they? And the referee's got the sympathy of this match, I think. He understands it, and they're playing on.
Randall. Keep going, keep going. Over the top, Jackson might get there. He has done, he's been pulled. He puts the tackle in, but it's a goal kick.
Wow, I want to see that save again.
I bet he does as well, that was top class.
Ugh. Maybe the tackling's gone a bit off there. Mendes-Lang should have won that. He won that one, only knocks it out.
Never quite as simple as you think to throw the ball to one of your teammates. And in goes the cross.
There it comes. And Hansen, they always want to put it out of play rather than at the worst possible location. If their back's to the end line, it'll go out over the sideline. If they're facing anywhere else, it's going out for a corner. There is no way to clear it while keeping the ball in play.
Looked very good indeed.
And we've got a good counter, but halftime is upon us. No chance to exploit it. Okie dokie. None of these results matter, at least not to us. Probably make a couple of subs before too long, just to keep the team fresh enough to survive the second half. Obviously, we're trying to score goals, but
Randall into the attacking third. Patience is the name of the game at the moment.
oh, Jackson's trying to get through, but he's blocked off. There's a lot of that off-the-ball stuff that they just haven't programmed the referees to deal with properly.
Jackson. Strong challenge.
Oh, Jackson's pinched it, and he's been called for. Are you serious? Good defensive play for us is penalized, while illegal defensive play for them is always rewarded without a foul.
Short passes, keeping the ball.
Crossing in this game is so bad. Back to Randall. Burst into the box. He's brought down. Clear penalty to me.
Home team ready to make a change. Good strong tackle. A goal from Rotherham.
It's a goal for Burton Albion. 54 minutes played. 1-1.
It going wide.
It's a neat pass.
Hopper turns. It's a poor shot. Every one of our shots has just been utter garbage. It's like they've forgotten how to shoot. We're going to have to walk the ball into the net pretty much.
It's Jackson. not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other.
Try to just squeeze it through any gap we can find, so you can, get an easier shot, since they can't seem to manage anything more difficult. There goes Randall. Jackson on the outside.
With some danger.
Oh, Randall's got it! And he puts it away. There it is.
And it's been coming.
Excellent effort from Mark Randall.
You have to score when you're on top.
He's falling down the pecking order. He got luck of the bounce there, but it's a good finish because he's not developing, and he's a little overpaid for his rating. So once we get some better midfielders in, he's probably going to be off ski. But he does work hard, and he's scored a few goals. So that'll be his 3rd goal this season. Yeah, just right there. Alright, where are we at? Just at the hour mark. That's probably the time to make some subs. Not sure where they're going to go yet. Good work from Jackson. He can't keep it in though.
Really strong tackle, and the ball's gone out for a throw. They've got the ball rolling again.
Jackson winning again.
Well, we're 2/3 of the way
Work
through the
there
90
by
minutes,
Jackson.
half an hour to go.
3rd time's the charm.
It's Jackson. Attacking now. That passing is top class.
Trying to squeeze it through to Hopper for another chance.
That's a sign of better things to come.
Hopper gets a touch there. Can't keep possession.
Well, the game can be influenced so often by substitutes. The home team are going to perhaps gamble on that.
That's that. Let's do subs. Sub. Mendes Lang will come off. He's done okay, but he's tiring. He has pretty low stamina. And what other sub do we want to do? We'll leave it there for now.
For them now.
Just one, and then we'll probably make another change in a little bit.
It's time for a change, and here it comes.
Nickelbus has played a lot of games recently, and he's tiring, but the thing is, Butler still hasn't shaken off that injury from a few months ago. I may bring him on for 10 or 15 minutes towards the end, just to get him some match time.
Goal news now from Oxford.
It's a 2nd goal for Port Vale. 65 minutes played.
White, another pulled shot. Better than some of the other ones, but it was really an issue with the shooting in this match. Ugh, Bennett clobbered to the floor there. Yep, that's the guy we need to mark.
Now it goes into the wider areas.
And it comes to Hansen. Oh, it's saved by Beauchamp. And a forced clearance. He had time to deal with that. Ed Collins now on the ball. His first touches. Sprays it across to Jackson. We've got 5 in the middle right now.
It's Jackson.
So spread it to the wings. Like a little bit of space. Crosses in. Block. Let's make another sub for this corner. I think... Who do we want to bring on? Let's bring on Aljour because he needs some playing time. Oh, let's put him on there. We don't need a defensive mid. We don't need to defend. We've already got the trophy in the bag. So let's see if he can create something. He did score an absolute banger a few matches ago against Fleetwood. I put the clip of that up on Twitter, so one more reason to follow there. Everything good happens on Twitter, even if it's not in a full match replay. Ooh, Randall's going to flip this one in. Who's he aiming for? Somebody. And it comes to the near post. It's headed just wide by the defender. That was also an own goal. Well, Usain Hopper got on it.
Thought he should have scored.
Yeah, there was enough of the goal to aim at there.
Wow, good lead. He did get to it. But again, every shot is being skewed even when it really shouldn't be.
Held off the defender with some good touches here. Moving the opposition around with their play, these two players.
Come on.
Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. Brilliant football from this
In it
kid.
comes. And Beauchamp can... What? Are you high?
Penalty. He's just telling off the culprit, explaining to him why he's given the penalty.
There's no
sign of
foul
decline
there.
here.
Two players just running for the ball.
Waving the imaginary cards, which you never like to see.
Yeah, there's literally nothing there. Ugh. Crazy. And wrong-footed by the penalty, and the referee's gifted that one. Here's one other thing I've noticed. The referee for this match is Eddie Ilderton. How do I know this? Because he's been on literally every league game we've had.
He's one of the lads who really wants to take on this.
EA needs to work on that. I mean, even if there is no difference in how they call the game, they should at least randomize it to give the impression that there's no deliberate bias going on. He's been on literally every league game for the last 20 or so. The only time we've got a break from him is the cup matches. So literally every massive mistake, just like the one we saw, gets on him, and I don't like him very much. Let's make our last sub. I think maybe rest Butler. Let's bring on Miranda. See if he can put the match back in our favor.
It's Jackson. The players limbering up for the away team.
That's a good ball. Picks out Jackson. He can't keep it under control though. Good challenge by Aljour, but it works out as a perfect pass for them. You know how that always happens.
Progress with this attack.
Marshall doesn't have the stamina. He was just subbed on and he's already dead. So Miranda on now. Jackson taking a breather.
Randall. Good challenge
Not enough
here.
space to work with there.
Clark.
Every tackle we make works as a perfect pass for them.
Potential in this move. The shot gets blocked. Good defending. Hopper.
Oh, that's not what we wanted. Why is everyone caught on their back foot in literally every play? Bradford are really pressing for it. Johnny White with a good solid challenge.
Hopper. Trying to switch on the attacking power in
Tries
this
to send it
situation.
across to Hopper. It's a good run. He's won it back.
Up into a good position here, and then just lost the concentration. Lost the
Ball just
ball
won't
as
come
well.
through.
And they're going to work hard to try and get it back.
Pops it back.
Now the shot.
Aljour crams it down the throats.
Shot well.
Jazzy goes up for a header, but he just miraculously doesn't call a foul.
As well to put into that equation. The scores are still left.
Why are they all letting them run through?
Shots on here.
Shanked it
Been
though.
a really significant shot that. It did just miss, but for a moment we thought that would have influenced the shape of the scoreline.
Yeah, he grimaces. He knows that was a big moment. If he could have found the target there.
Jazzy has not stopped running this whole game. Manhandled as he tries to go down the wing. Manhandled again. Referee says nothing.
They've cut the pass out there, and maybe that will ease the pressure. Attacking now.
Oh, that's a lovely ball through. White with a touch. He's taken down in the box. No penalties going the other way. The
Well, both
EA
managers
bias
trying to win it here.
never
It's
stops.
Such a captivating contest. Here they go forward, maybe for the last time, looking for this winning goal.
And blocking off the ball. What a save from Beauchamp.
By a diving goalkeeper. The number's gone up.
Make a run, make a
As far as any
run.
time is concerned, it's 4.
Yeah, and there's a sense
Puts it
of
through the gap for
anticipation.
Collins. We're
This
looking for some
ground, they've
support.
got a
He's around him.
decent enough chance now to do the necessary.
Randall.
Somebody move. Somebody move. Somebody get us some options. And they just want to stand. They don't care. So I'm just going to stop caring. Let's just go ultra defensive. Make sure we don't lose. Go on, Randall. Miranda. Let's see someone commit some effort. Not a piece of that. I mean, we'll get the trophy. It's fine. But I want the players to at least make an attempt. We got a big match coming up next. We've got a month to work on it. But it doesn't mean they can give up in games like this. Alright, I am going to just leave the celebrations to you for now. I'm going to go get prepped for the next match. It's probably going to be a few days before that comes out. We got some training and some scouting to do. I'll let you know if anything happens there, but mostly we're going to focus on that FA Cup final. Again, that's against Arsenal. All the normal stuff, like if you enjoyed another season full of trophies. This is the second one we get to lift. We had to check a trade trophy at the beginning of the month. Comments, where do you think we should take the team from here? I think we need to consolidate, bring in some players so that we can hold our own in the championship. For Scott Bennett to lift the trophy. Yes, champions. Once more. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done yet. We'll be starting our third season probably in the next week. One more match and then some preseason. We'll do the FA Cup final. We'll do a season wrap-up. Oh, he's going to toss it again. And then we will start the second season, or the next season will be our third. Follow Unranroth Games on Twitter. Check the handle, and there'll be a link in the description for that. Don't forget to vote for the team we'll play as in FIFA 18. Choices, of course, Newport County, Port Vale, Wickham Wanderers, and Forest Green Rovers. With that, I will leave you with the highlights, and I'll see you in the FA Cup final. Peace out, homie.
Well, you have to have the team photo. And they're getting ready for it now.
Yeah, one of those lovely scenes that you'll hang on the wall back at home. And shoots! He's coming forward with some danger to take the lead.